What is going on, everybody? Vitaly Dubin is here and welcome back to another episode of Today's in Crypto Show. As the crypto market fell back to $2 trillion and Bitcoin fell from the $45,000 level, I have a lot of information to share with you. Also good information as well as not so good information. We'll dive into fundamental analysis and technical analysis and share with you some of the cool stuff that is happening right now in the market. So let's dive right in. What we can see right now is a little down in the market. We see Bitcoin is trading $43,600 right now, and all I can say is the assets became cheaper, that you can buy them cheaper right now than you could do just a few days ago. But what is really going on? That's the question. In the short term, what is spiked, the situation was Bitcoin falling from $48,000 to $43,000, or a couple of factors. First is this Federal Reserve spooked the market with their plan to shrink the balance sheet by $95 billion a month and potentially introduced again mortgage-backed securities and selling this. And right now they are at $9 trillion holdings. That's a lot. That's a lot of capital. So that's one thing. Another is the sanctions, the new sanctions on Russia, as Janet Yellen warning about enormous economic repercussions from the Ukraine invasion, and of course putting more sanctions on the biggest bank in Russia and the Russian president's two daughters. And also we are seeing another variant detected of the new COVID variant that UK has found. So it's just one news upon the other. But this is all short term. What we can see as a longer term picture, because the big guys are buying it. You see the Terra, LFG, the foundation. Out goes Microstrategy with 5,000 Bitcoin buy after the Bitcoin price dipped under $45,000. Who else is buying Bitcoin? Microstrategy, of course. Microstrategy subsidiary adds another 4,197 Bitcoin to its balance sheet, and that's their strategy. Accumulate Bitcoin, DCA. Look at a 10-year period. There is going to be unprecedented level of wealth in the next 10 years generated. We have metaverse that is going to take the world by storm, and the biggest opportunities have not even launched yet in the cryptocurrency market. So there's huge things that are happening in the metaverse space, in the NFT space. Now, I want to look at the market, right? We have the fundamentals. We can see that in our latest Uncharted, we addressed growing confidence in Bitcoin, a low reserve risk. This is RR, reserve risk. It means high long-term holder confidence plus low price. So that's a good thing. We're seeing Kevin O'Leary saying Bitcoin mining is good for the earth. This is Shark Tank investor Kevin O'Leary. We can see the last time Bitcoin supply on exchanges was this low, the price was $7,200. The exchange balance of Bitcoin is just going down, partly because Terra Luna Foundation. But what can happen on a macro level that can really drive the price of Bitcoin even lower this year and can negate the effects of the big purchases of MicroStrategy and Terra Luna Foundation? Well, looking fundamentally on what's going on, if you look at the Gaussian channel, and you can see this Gaussian channel in this history of Bitcoin of the last 12 years had a period of green, much bigger periods of green, and then we have a periods of red. Well, right now something significant has just happened in the last few days, where we are seeing that the green has turned into red, and that's not a good sign. And you can see right here what happened back in 2014. Essentially when we hit from green to red, and we started to plunge in even further down into this line until we finally went from red to green and said, okay, this period is over, we're up to the bullish market once again, right? The same thing happened right here back in 2018 when we changed from green to red. And we got rejected at the median line right here. You can see it clearly. We got rejected. We turned from green to red, and we plunged brutally. The crypto market plunged brutally over the next weeks until we finally got out. And it took about a year. It took about a year for the crypto market to recover from that. And what we are seeing right now, well, this was the coronavirus crash. There's a little of an outline here. It was a short dive right here below the Gaussian channel, turning green to red and running to green again. But right now we are here and we got rejected at the median line and we just turned green to red. Guys, this is not looking good at this moment, and because of all the war and the macroeconomics and all of that stuff, we can actually see Bitcoin once again, which is the next target at $39,000, plunging into that, and we can see the next year potentially as being in this reddish mode, essentially, and going like this. Actually, let's turn it into a red color. Going like this as a red color, and then I just want you guys to be prepared, and then we finally are going to get back into the green mode, and then we off to the races to much higher prices, and which people say it can happen back in 2024. The Bitcoin bulls may have to wait until 2024 for the next Bitcoin price rocket stage. So, if history repeats itself, the next rocket stage will be ignited May 2024. So we'll see, but those are the moves that are right now happening in the crypto space, and the adoption keeps continuing. You can see 23% of online businesses aim to accept Bitcoin and crypto as a payment method by 2024. So the next big boom I can see happening before 2024 and into 2025. So just be prepared for that. The next 1 year is not going to be a smooth ride for the cryptocurrency markets. So that was the update, and then we have this coin, PLC Ultima, absolutely exploding the charts right now with $94,000 per coin, which has never been done ever in any coin, in any altcoin, with a trading volume of around 10 million, $15 million on 3 exchanges. It is rocking it. It's already touched $140,000 briefly and stabilizing around $100,000 in the last couple of days. And if you look at the charts, it's absolutely insane what is going on, considering the fact that this coin has launched on exchanges at 10 cents briefly, then went to 1,000, then went to 7,000, and went to 10,000 and 20,000. You can see back in February it was trading right around $20,000, and right now it is around $100,000, which is 5 times higher. And what are the reasons for that? The company is creating demand for the coin by people essentially getting luxury cars at 50% of the market value, and also watches. And it's absolutely insane to see it happening. If it was not me going to the dealership, I would not believe my eyes. But they already had about 33 cars that they have released in this area. And if you want to learn more how this works, you can get into this website at getwealthywithcrypto.com and learn more about this project that is right now making some big noise in the world, as it's the only altcoin that has reached this level of $100,000 per one for this coin, PLC Ultima. Absolutely incredible. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next episode of Today's in Crypto Show.